Hi everybody, welcome in. This is Jackie. Today is Friday, August the 12th, and the reading that I'm doing today is an element reading. It's going to be for each of the elements, but it's going to be all in one video. So we're going to start off with air, then water, earth, then fire. I'm not breaking them down to individual readings for each of the zodiacs, just for the elements themselves. So again, like I said, it's going to be in one video and there will be timestamps. So let's get started here, and we'll do a reading for those of you under the air element. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I will be switching out my decks for each of the elements. All right, so for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what's coming up for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for today, Friday, August the 12th? All right, so your first card here is total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself into a project, interest, or a goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find that your life has been lacking. Okay. So your next card here is single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. And our next card is facing your fears. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. And then the outcome would be connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. All right, so this is for those of you with the air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this first card here is representing where you are in the now, okay? And it's total submersion. And what I get with that is whatever it is that you're involved in right now, it's like you're putting your all into it. You're giving, 110%, and you can't give any more. You're in it to reach possibly a common goal, like you could be working with others, and you're trying to reach this goal. You could have some goal in mind in relation to family, community. So you're putting your all into it. Let's see. So here you have the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon. To me, I'm seeing this as you are making a commitment to yourself to be better to yourself than you have been. It may have something to do with doing some upgrade or doing some learning. And it's kind of like you're facing a fear. Okay, it's something that may feel very nerve-wracking to you, but you're doing it anyway, and you're putting your all into it. Looking towards the best possible outcome with this. So here we have the Queen of Cups. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. To me, I'm seeing this as you are doing this for the love of self, because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups here. The Ace of Swords is being very open and honest as to what it is that you want and what part you need to play to get to that point. The Hanged Man, I see that as you really taking a look at the situation and realizing that something has to change, and for you to get to a better place in your life, you're the one that needs to make the move. You're the one that needs to make the change. Okay, so with the next card here, this talks of potential obstacles. And here we have single-mindedness. This to me really feels like a card of being focused. There may be something here that you're missing if you are being overly focused. Okay, so that may be something that you need to pay attention to. And there we have the Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Emperor. Again, with the Emperor here, really taking care of self. It's like you're putting in the time and the energy. Okay, you're wanting to create something new. There's a bit of a fear here that I'm seeing with this Four of Cups. It's like, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Okay, so there's some feeling there of anxiety that I'm getting with that Four of Cups. I don't usually see it as a card of anxiety, but I do see it as, um, is this the right thing for me? Is there something better? Am I missing an opportunity? So here you have two cards jumping out here. All right, so the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Prince of Cups. I feel here that you being compassionate to yourself, being the best to you that you can be, I feel like that's really going to make a strong foundation for what it is that you're working on. I feel like you're going to really love the path that you're on, whether it be study, whether it be changing jobs, whatever that is, whatever that you're questioning yourself on. Um, I feel here like you do have the energy and the desire to complete what it is that you're working on, but there's a feeling of, am I on the right path? And I do feel it is. It is good for you. You are on the right path. That Knight of Cups to me is like, be a little bit more compassionate on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't work yourself to the bone here. Like this is something that you want. It's something that is a really good foundation for you. It's a great beginning to a beautiful outcome is what I'm feeling. So continue on, but don't be so single-minded that you're missing out on a lot of fun or a lot of opportunities for growth. Okay. So with the next card, what is hidden that needs to be revealed? And this is talking about facing your fears. So here we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Empress. So what I'm getting is, again, a sense here where you're being very single-minded. You may be so focused on the goal that you want to attain that you're forgetting about everything else. And what I'm feeling is that, you need to take some time for friends. You need to take some time for family. Studying and learning something new is a great thing to do. Like, absolutely go for it. But don't forget the other people in your life and the fun and enjoyment and the interaction with other people that you could be missing out on. The Empress, this is energy that encompasses everything. Timing, I'm feeling there's something here about a year. I don't feel that every time I see the Empress, but for this card reading, I feel like there's something here about a year. So it may be that you are taking like some type of course, or this change that you're going through is going to take a year to come to full fruition for you. So just be very aware as to like your feelings, your thoughts, like how things are going, especially over the next year. Don't be so focused on that end goal that you're forgetting everything else. So let's see what else is coming up here. Yeah, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Tower. Yeah, if you're so focused on moving forward and not paying attention to anything else, there's things here that you're going to miss. It could cause a lot of upset. All right, you're moving to a place of change. However, there's going to be a lot of change happening around you that you're going to be missing if you're too focused. Okay, if you're too centered on looking after your goals. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right, so the best possible outcome for the highest good, we're talking about connect to source. To me, this talks about having faith in yourself, having faith that the universe is sending you like clear instruction, clear messages, clear intuition. So here we have the Chariot. So moving forward, making some really wise choices here. King of Pentacles, this is talking about you and your material world. So whatever this change is that you're doing, it very well could be affecting your material world. So it could be bringing in more money. It could be bringing in a different job. Maybe you're moving, okay? That Chariot and the King of Pentacles card could be talking about you actually moving residence. And then we have the King of Swords. So being very open and honest with yourself. Have confidence within yourself. Two kings here, like, to me, that's a card of there's cards of confidence. It is a card where, or both of these cards talk about being in authority of self. This is action. It's doing, is putting the energy in. And with that Chariot, this talks about some type of movement forward. And wise choices. So do what's best for you is what I'm seeing here. Make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition, of course. Then we have the King of Wands. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Four of Cups again. So there is a feeling here that as long as you put the time and energy in, whatever your goal is, you are going to reach that. Again, there needs to be some sort of outlet. Like, you can't keep this pace up for a very long time. There needs to be like communication with other people, or I feel like you're going to be very disheartened. Okay, there's too much going on for you to be missing out on everything. Okay, focus is good, but too much focus and not enough fun, it's going to be too much for you, and then there's going to be signs of depression coming in with that. So I see that in the Four of Cups in there. So let me pull some cards here as to some advice for you. And again, this is for those of you with the air element. It's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So here you have the World. So a brand new change of a cycle. Then you got the Ace of Swords. So really staying true to yourself. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. This is like scrutinizing your work, making sure that you're going in the right direction, making sure that you're taking the time out for yourself, taking some time out for other people. All right. So yeah, stay focused, but be alert to what's going on around you as well. All right, so this is for the air element, and up next are those of you with the water element. That takes in Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let me clean these cards up, and I will be right back. All right, so up next are those of you under that water element, and that is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So using through the eyes of the soul for this reading. Alright, so Friday, August 12th for water element. So your first card here is Let Peace Prevail. So this is the energy that you are in right now. With potential obstacles or assistance, here we have Embrace Enlightenment. With what's hidden that needs to be revealed, take action. And then the possible outcome for the highest good is become your own sovereign. So these two cards, very similar in color, imagery. All right, so let's see here. So you in your present moment, this is your current environment representing your experience. So let peace prevail. To me, this is a point where it's time to let something go. Let go of expectations. Let things ebb and flow as they need to. Don't push the river. So let's see. All right, 2 cards jumping out here. So here we have the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's been something very disappointing. You've had a lot of anxiety. Things haven't been going possibly the way that you wanted them to. You've had a little bit of regret, possibly. And then we have the Knight of Cups. And this talks of, if it's a relationship, it could be talking about a little bit of romance. Other emotions. It could be that you just need to reflect on how you're feeling and what actions are you going to take because of what's been going on. So yeah, there's been a feeling here that something has been very upsetting. It's hard to deal with. A lot of mind space and heart space being taken up because of a situation. And what I'm feeling here with this Knight of Cups is that you really need to take a look at that, because you're wanting to let peace prevail through whatever it is that you're going through at this point. So let's pull some more tarot here. And we'll see what else is coming up for this. So where you are in your current environment right now. Lovers, Magician, and the Queen of Wands. This to me really talks about you being in your power. It's time to put some energy into something that you know is really going to give you a big payoff. And I'm feeling that is having to do with some choices, some decisions that you have to make. Be very open and honest with yourself. And there's something here that you need to purge. There's something here that you need to release of an old situation so that you can have this sense of peace and tranquility within your life. Things have been way too chaotic, and now it's time to put things in order, or to put things to rights. With the next card, this is Embrace Enlightenment. And in this position, this talks about potential obstacles or assistance that is on your path. And I do feel here that the assistance would be for you to really take notice of the higher self. Okay, 2 cards jumping out here. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles and we've got the King of Swords. So stand in your truth, this absolutely, but there's a sense of nurturing yourself too. Holding on to the negative is just hurting you more than helping you. So the High Priestess, and the High Priestess, this talks about you knowing. So you know what this situation is talking about. You know what it is that you need to release so that you can start feeling better about yourself. You need to do something here to bring in this sense of calm. Okay, so let's see. Don't get all fired up. Don't get caught up in the drama that's going on. Here we have Temperance. Keep the balance. There's that card of anxiety again, that 9 of Swords. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. So to me, what I'm seeing here is there's going to be a change come over you because of the way that you're handling a situation. You're going to find more peace and more tranquility. And it's because you are the Magician. You are the Queen of Wands. This is something that you're going to work on. All right. Going to purge something here that's just not working for you anymore. It's time to let it go. Just let it go. With the next card here, this is what's hidden that needs to be revealed. And this talks about taking action. So the action that I'm feeling here is you doing the purging, doing the letting go, and do that to the best of your ability, and then it's over. It's completed. You're not holding on to it anymore. Okay. So 8 of Cups. So this is a card of retreat. All right. It's a card of changing paths. So you really need to put the action in to get past this situation. You can't say, oh, okay, well, I'm over it. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm done. I'm through. And then still have it linger. When you say that you're going to let this go, it's time to honestly let this go. And then you have the Knight of Swords, so that talks of determination. You're going to put the time and the effort in, get through this. And the Ten of Swords, this is a card of despair. This is the end to the cycle. All right. You're really paying attention to what's going on, letting something go, and actually letting something go. Not just saying that you're going to and then still hang on to it. So take action to let something go here. So Empress, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So showing yourself some love and compassion here. I'm seeing that with the Six and the Knight. There is bounty, there is happiness that is awaiting for you. You can't reach that element of happiness and abundance in your life if you're still holding on to what's keeping you in this state of anxiety. You've got two cards of anxiety here, that Nine of Swords and Nine of Swords from two different decks. So yeah, it's time for you to really take authority in your life. Speak your truth. It's time for you to be nurturing to yourself with that Queen of Pentacles. Find the balance, because you're headed to like a brand new position in your life. A brand new cycle is going to bring in happiness. So be very honest with yourself in doing this, because that is what's going to bring in the Empress energy. All right, so your possible outcome for the highest good here is become your own sovereign. This is take authority. What is best for you? And then work towards that. So let's see. And this is for the water element. This is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. One card wanting to come out here. This is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles talks about you being in a state of confidence. You're doing this for you. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So again, speaking your truth, being very open and honest and blunt and to the point, and this is what needs to, this is what I need to let go of my life, and then do it. Like I said, don't say you're going to do it and then hold on to it secretly. There's something here that needs to be let go of. And the Five of Pentacles. I feel like if you can't let go of this, you're going to have a sense of regret, a sense of loss, a sense of loneliness. This is what is keeping you small, holding on to these things that just keep hurting you. Here we have the Moon, Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So this, to me, these two cards here really feel like the same two cards. Become your own sovereign, and that Knight of Swords. This is taking action on what it is that you need to do for your betterment. All right. So facing a fear here, there is fulfillment coming towards you in your family, in your material world, in your work life, because you're letting something go and you're standing up for yourself. You're facing that fear and you're working through it and you're letting something go. So I'll pull three cards here and we'll see what your advice is. And here we have the Magician. So it's up to you on how you deal with this situation. Do you carry all of this baggage with you? Or do you drop it off and only take what you need? Queen of Wands, strength, fire, compassionate energy. Ace of Wands, energy, brand new energy, a brand new start for you is headed. because you aren't taking the negativity, aren't taking all the crap with you. Moving to a happier place for yourself because you are in a state of authority here. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Queen of Wands here. You've got the Magician twice. The Magician and the Queen of Wands are together, side by side in this deck, and they're also side by side in this deck. So brand new energy and a whole new uplifted feeling is what I'm getting here. You're going to start feeling so much better once you start taking care of yourself and not living in the past and keep rehashing all those old situations. All right, so this reading was for those of you with a water element. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let me get these cards cleaned up, and then we are on to the earth element. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, earth element. This reading is for you. It's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, so your first card here is whole, and this is self-help. Then we have a card of re-energize your life, reconnect with Mother Earth, and your outcome is notice the signs. Okay, so right off, what I'm feeling here is there is a message for you to really take care of yourself. There is a sense of making sure that you're getting and moving, like either through exercise or just not sitting so often, like just moving, okay? And with reconnect with Mother Earth, this to me really feels like grounding. It talks about getting your chakras aligned. Where is it that you feel unbalanced in your body as a whole, and work on that energy. And with the outcome being notice the signs, I want to say it's like really pay attention to what your body is trying to tell you. Okay? So here we have whole self-health, and this is you in the now. This is your current experience. So it talks about getting balance within yourself. So here we have the Four of Pentacles. So holding on to what is important to you. And then we have the Eight of Cups, so letting something go that isn't serving you. And here we have Judgment. This to me kind of feels like messages keep coming and telling you to do better things for your body. Take care of yourself. Let go of what is not good for you. Maybe change some habits and start living a healthier lifestyle by taking care of yourself. So let's see what else is coming up here. So here we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. I see this as being very honest with yourself. These choices that you make to start feeling better may be very difficult. It could be some habits that you need to change. Could be very heartbreaking for you. But knowing that this is the best course of action to have whole self-health. All right, so potential obstacles or assistance that's on your path. And here we're talking about re-energize your life. So to be able to bring more energy into your life, being more active is something that will be more positive to you. And here we have the Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. To me, I see this as there's some type of change in your energy level, and you're starting to see the benefits of possibly eating better or changing some type of habit. Okay? Coming to some type of clarity within your life. You're understanding how your body is working, and what you can do to feed it to have more energy. And I feel like that is going to be a place of victory for you. And with that victory, you're going to reach your wishes and your dreams for a more healthier lifestyle. So getting rid of old habits and having a lot of energy as things move on, because you're realizing that all those old habits just aren't working for you, and you're starting to feel better about yourself. So with reconnect with Mother Earth, this is what's hidden that needs to be revealed. To me, I see that as taking more time for outdoor activity, whether it just be, you know, going for a walk, getting out and enjoying the sunshine. So let's see here. Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. I see this as releasing some type of heavy burden, taking time out for yourself, enjoying some quiet time, enjoying some outdoor time. Ace of Swords, to me, that is a truth. That is something that is necessary, that you need to do here to release burdens, to re-energize yourself. And I see I didn't pull any cards for this, so I will pull some cards here. So with re-energize your life, got 3 cards jumping out right off the bat. And like I said, you're going to have victory in this change of a lifestyle, and I think you're going to start noticing that very quickly. 3 cards jumping out here, 2 of Swords, Page of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. The challenge here is to keep working at making better habits for yourself, and trying not to backslide, you know, trying to stay out of that energy if you can. It is for the greater good of yourself, okay, with that Page of Cups. And I do see it as a lot of positivity, all right? It's like you have to almost like rewire your brain, change the way that you're thinking about this habit that isn't working for you, and move on to something better. Get something that takes its place, in a sense. So let's see, what is that? Reconnect with Mother Earth energy. What's hidden that needs to be revealed? We'll get a little bit more clarification here. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, there's again a sense of doing something to replace the old habits. Getting a nice habit, getting a good habit, so that your mind isn't always, you know, falling back into, oh, well, I need to do this. I have a craving for this type of food and whatnot. So yeah, doing something really good for yourself, and really paying attention to how your body is reacting and how your body is feeling, because you're not doing that bad habit anymore. Okay, so being very mindful of how your body is reacting. Okay, so with the best possible outcome for the highest good, notice the signs. All right, so notice the signs. And here we have the Hanged Man. Again, you are the master of your life. Don't sacrifice your health, your happiness for something that isn't working for you. Page of Swords, something is very obvious here. I feel like you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about here, which is your bad habit. Could be anything, and you know that it's time to release that. And then Strength. The universe telling you here that you have all kinds of strength. You can accomplish this if you set your mind to it. All right, so let's see here. What other message needs to come through? And here we have the Eight of Cups. It's time to walk away. It's time to go a different route. Take a different path. Okay? Put your thought process somewhere else. The Hierophant. Maybe it's time to learn something new. Keep your mind active so it's not reverting back to whatever it is that you have this craving for or this want for that isn't good for you. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to what it is that you value. And I feel here like a lot of this reading is really talking about you, your bad habits, what you need to release, and what new habit you need to bring in to replace that old one. Okay? So the Four of Pentacles talking about, you know, strength of mind, strength of body, really taking care of yourself and moving yourself in a better place of well-being. So let me pull 3 cards here and we'll get some advice as to this reading. So this is for those of you under the earth element. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, which it's like Mother Earth, like we're dealing with the earth signs here. So really getting yourself grounded and stable and make those commitments to self. All right, so advice. Here we have the Page of Wands. So a brand new start, a brand new fresh start, brand new energy. Page of Pentacles, like brand new health. I'm hearing the word like almost guaranteed, like a guarantee that you're going to start feeling better once you start putting these new plans into action. And then the Five of Wands. It's going to be possibly a hard row for some people that are changing some addictive behavior within their life, which isn't good for them. And yeah, you're going to backslide. Of course you are. I mean, we're only human. So just the thing is to keep working at it. Keep working at it. Okay? And don't give up, because the benefits outweigh the negative. Absolutely. All right, so this reading was for those of you with that earth element. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let me put these cards away, and then I'll start the fire sign reading for Aries, Leo, and Sag. All right, so up next are those of you with that fire element. That's Aries, Leo, and Sag. Let's see what's coming up for your reading. This is Friday, August 12th. Let's see what your message is. Okay, so again, I'm using the Shaman's Dream layout. And it is the evolution to a desired outcome. Been using that over the past week or so. And I think next week I'll change out a layout. I'll use one from a different deck. This one here is the Gratitude deck. All right, so let's see what's coming up for fire element. And here we have open-minded. So this is where you are now. This is your current experience. This is your current environment. Very open-minded here. I don't see you as being closed off or judgmental. You're very open, very tolerant. Okay, and then here we have potential obstacles or assistance on your path, and this is between. So you're in that in-between state, kind of sitting on the fence here. And then we have a patience, and this is what's hidden that needs to be revealed. And you know, we all love that card of patience, don't we? So the outcome here is possibilities, and that is some good news coming there. All right, so let's open up these cards with the tarot, and we'll see what is coming up here for those of you under that fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, for Friday, August 12th of 2022. Open-minded, this is where you are now. What is this talking about? You being open-minded. All right, so here we have the Star. That is healing energy. Two of Wands. There's something here that you're starting to create. And the Knight of Swords, I see this as you chasing after that opportunity. So you could be chasing after opportunities of healing energy, or it could be that because you have healed something within inside of you, now you're ready to chase a new opportunity. So either way, that looks really good to me. So let's see, Star, Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, dealing with open-minded and where you are now. We had one card flip here. And that is the Five of Pentacles. So you've had the position where you felt like you were on the outside looking in. Maybe you didn't feel like you were you know, in the group or in the loop or anything like that. And here we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm kind of feeling here that if there has been some type of situation where you've been kind of upset, I feel here that the healing that you've been doing for yourself is really working. You're starting to feel a lot better. There's creative energy and something new that you want to get moving with. You're very nurturing to self with that. I feel like it's going to take a lot of hard work, but I feel like you're ready for it. With the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles sitting on this, it's like you're fighting for something. You're fighting for, it could be education, wisdom, growth in some area of your life. But I do see you as very open-minded. I don't feel like you are someone, you know, that plays the blame game. And I think here that things are going quite well for you. So that looks good to me. All right, so let's see. Potential obstacles or assistance on your path. And here you have between. This kind of feels almost like a situation where something happens and you're like, oh geez, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling with that between card. So here we have the Three of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So there's some kind of moving ahead, but then a step back, and then going ahead here, because you have the Three, the Two, and the Four. It's not a total complete progression forward. It's like one step forward, then one step back, and then you go forward again. So there's some type of happiness. It's like I'm kind of getting the energy of the Three of Swords with this Three of Cups. It's like initial success, okay? And whatever it is that you're trying to create here, there is some initial success. I'm feeling here like you're kind of wondering, did I make the right decision? Am I really doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? And then you're starting to realize that, yeah, things are really starting to fall into place for you with that Four of Wands. That is a card of stability and strength, and it's something to grow on. It's something to keep working at. So yeah, I would say whatever it is that you've been changing up here, whatever it is that you're creating, it is working towards your stability, and I want to say keep working with that. All right, so here we have the Emperor, we have Justice, and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, you're very strong and powerful here within your own right. You're absolutely getting the balance in your life that you need. You're putting this sense of like boundaries, like other people can't cross, other energies it can't cross, because you've done so much healing. Like you really don't want to backslide into where you were before. I think your mind is really clear. And so you're really fighting for your truth, your honesty, okay? And that's what that between is talking about. It's like you're in a space of, you know, where you were as to where you're going to be. So that puts you in the here and now. And so you're just dealing with the here and now right at the moment. All right, so what's hidden that needs to be revealed? And here we have patience. So patience is kind of a hard thing, because like we want to get moving, we want to accomplish things, and the universe says, nope, it's time for patience right now. It's time to slow things down, let things progress as they need to, and then you can jump in. Now's the time to take a break, get some rest, gather your resources, and then it's going to be a time of get going, get moving. All right, So what's hidden that needs to be revealed here? We've got 3 cards wanting to come out. So we've got the Devil, the High Priestess, and the 3 of Wands. So there's that 3 of Wands energy that I was actually seeing here within that 3 of Cups. Initial success. What it is that you've been working on. You're starting to see that things are, you know, progressing here a little bit. But this is also a card of patience, that 3 of Wands. So something here that you are trying to overcome, and you know exactly what that is because it's the High Priestess here. Devil energy and High Priestess. So overcoming some type of obstacle, some type of oppression, addiction, whatever that is, you know exactly what this is and you're going to work at it. You're starting to see initial pieces of success with that, so that's really good. Be patient. Again here, that's something that the universe is telling you, don't rush into this. This is something that needs to be taken very slowly and very calculated. Card jumping out here is the World, Queen of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. So there needs to be like an energy here within you that is revived or recharged. The Queen of Wands is a very fast moving energy. It's also good to self, but it's a very fast, dramatic type of energy. So to bring in this change that you're working so hard for, you're going to need all of your resources. You need to really rest, relax, recuperate, recharge. Okay? And then that 8 of Pentacles. That 8 of Pentacles really talks about putting the time and effort in. So if there's something here in your life that you're trying to change up in some way, absolutely, you're going to have a lot of progress and a lot of accomplishment, achievement in that area, as long as you are good to self and don't overextend yourself. So here in the outcome position, this is the possible outcome for the highest good. Here we are talking about possibilities. And this really looks good. This really looks like you have, you know, everything aligned here, and you're looking at things very clearly. So that's a beautiful card. So let's see what is coming up here with possibilities. What is the outcome? So here we have the Emperor again. Now you have the Emperor over here, and this is a very strong masculine energy. It represents Aries. We are talking about the fire signs here, Aries, Leo, and Sag. So this absolutely could be talking about someone within this reading. You are standing in your power of that Emperor. So you're really working towards this beautiful outcome that you've been working so hard for. Here we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy. This talks about connections. It talks about a balance in areas of your life. And then you have strength. Strength is Leo. So you're getting the balance. This may be starting in Leo time. The conclusion of it may be now in Leo time. It may be something that you started over here in Aries time. Okay, so it may be like, say, the last, what, five months. You've been really working on getting balance in your life, having your thoughts clear and not having the anxiety. Really living in the moment, working towards something good, but not over pushing it so that you know, you're your own worst enemy in that sense. But really having patience, but you know, working along, slow and steady wins the race. And with a card of possibilities, to me, this really feels like all of the hard work that you've put in is really starting to show signs of progress. Now I'll pull 3 more cards here, and we'll see what else is coming up for this possibilities as your outcome. So here we have the Star, so healing energy, and you had the Star as the very first card over here. So you're healing from something, and over here all of that healing is still in the works. It's still working away there. And then you have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords over here as well. So what it is that you want to accomplish, you're ready to go. You're ready to move with that energy, okay? You're chasing a dream in a sense. So here we have Magician, and Magician just tells me that you have the strength, you have the fortitude, you have the know-how to get to where you want to go. You're taking hold of any possibilities, any opportunities that you need to help you get to where you want to go, to help you reach that goal that you've been working so hard for. So let's pull 3 cards here and we'll see what piece of advice is coming up for Aries, Leo, and Sag. All right, 1 card jumping out here, and that is the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles, this talks about you being confident. You are the one. You are the lone one that is going through this process, trying to make some changes in your world. Okay, so have confidence within yourself. Then the Chariot. So the Chariot talks about moving. It talks about making some really good decisions for yourself, really weighing your options. You know, the good decisions and the bad decisions, really taking stock of as to you know, what's going on there. And then you've got the Sun, so the best card in the deck, and this is a very much a prosperous energy. What has not been clear to you is going to be made clear. All right, things are going to become abundant within the Sun. Things really grow you know, within the Sun energy. So this is like clarity and things really being opened up for you, like you can finally see everything that's, you know, coming along your path. So this looks really nice for you. All right, so that reading was for those of you under the fire element. That's Aries, Leo, and Sag. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in for the video. I want you guys to have a great day. For those of you that haven't, I would love it if you would subscribe, like the video, and share it with your friends. Let's grow this channel. So again, you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.